All my scenes are kinda fucked up. Starting soon works. Very nice, this works too. Never mind, I'm just gonna fix everything later. I don't know where I saved the other stinger. Because the one I'm currently using is kinda not so good. Sure, I have the other saved somewhere, but actually don't know where I saved. Old stinger. Random again Majima clips. Brain. Yeah, I have no. Did I find it? This is a different one. At Evangelion. I'm just gonna search later. Yeah, of course, I'm just not gonna lie. I don't really have the nerve to do it right now. All I want to do is like finally sleeve up my tournament deck. Which some cards are already sleeved up. It's a tournament. Let's be real. If you give some random person a deck in your deck in their hands, you don't really want to have like not sleeved cards. Oh yeah, I should probably say it. This deck. Massacre Girl. It's basically a control deck that you just use to. You just want to control the board and get card advantage with her by going. Just getting the toughness down to 0 with everyone. Deck is. Usually I would say the deck is still work in progress. I don't really have time to test it anymore. I'm just gonna start sleeving everything up. And do the last testing like the evening before the tournament. Tournament is. When is the tournament? Oh yeah, the tournament is on Saturday. Gonna do last minute testing on Friday. Probably Friday evening. I'm still waiting for a few cards too. I really don't like it. I should get other inner sleeves. These ones are kinda tight. Yeah, for the normal card sleeves, I'm just using Strength Shield Eclipse sleeves. I like they have the art sleeves, but currently they are black on the other side, which means you don't get the problem you had with old Dragon Shields. You just see the card through the sleeve, which actually got me banned from a tournament once. Yeah, it's a bit to sleeve up. Yeah, the sleeve's pretty nice. Well, if you ever start to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic or something, Dragon Shield produces custom sleeves. You can get custom artwork on the sleeve. I thought about maybe commissioning an artist and just getting like 100 custom sleeves from them. And since in the US it's actually pretty cheap, I think they print in the US and it's like $10 per pack plus $5 shipping, which is a lot better than the $20 shipping I pay Germany. Oh yeah, I need to push the air out of all sleeves. My Toxic Diddle is probably the best card in the deck. Everything gets -X, and hey, if I kill like 10 creatures, I just rock 10 cards. I don't even care if Massacre Girl dies. The card advantage you get from it is just so good, especially for 3 mana. Might still be the best black board wipe in the game. Yeah, definitely the best mono black. There is Dam, which is a close contender, but Dam has white, so I can't play it. While I'm at the shop on the tournament, I'm definitely gonna get different inner sleeves. As you can see, they kind of warp the cards a bit. Need to push the air out later. Probably not gonna fit in the box other way. These are the new MVP from Thunder Junction. Actually worked out quite a lot better than I ever expected. But you target so much in this deck, so it's kind of nice. For Cold, if you want to get back into Magic, you can just either buy a Precon Commander deck, or just whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. You could play Standard, but that Standard at the moment is like really expensive. You pay like $600 for the tier 1 Standard deck. You could play Mono Red, but Mono Red isn't good. And I would. I recommend you just get a few friends, like I know Niano plays Commander, Ita plays Commander. Just play a few games of Commander. Like the most casual format there currently is, everybody plays it. Modern Horizon 3, which is coming up in a week, is getting new Commander decks, like 4 decks, which I all pre-ordered. You can literally just pick one up, go to your like local game store, or ask a few people if they want to play, and you're good to go. Just tell them you're playing Precon level, so they don't like get out their strongest deck. You could make, if you want to make a deck around the Street Fighter, I would probably recommend Blanka, because he can play the Hadouken. And he's really strong if you build him right. Dalsim is probably the strongest, but I'm not a big fan of him. And Blanka is just pretty sick. Go in. Ah, the sleeves are really tight. Hope it gets better. Oh yeah, this is one of the few cards that's still German. This is Exsanguinate. You pay X and each opponent loses X life and you gain X life. It doesn't sound overwhelming at first, but if you pay like $100, 100 mana, you just kind of win the game. And you're gonna see later, I play the Cable Coffers in this deck and you just make so much advantage. And currently the deck actually has no proxies. Because since this is a tournament, I'm not allowed to use my proxies. So I kind of have to get my expensive cards out of the binder and put them in the deck. But I really don't like putting the expensive cards in the deck and not a placeholder. Because if something like someone spills a drink on the table or so, I'm just have the problem and have to like everything. So got the 40k artwork for Skull Clamp. Love Skull Clamp, love 40k. But I kinda had to get it and it's not that expensive. Tomorrow I'm also getting Mortarion. and the Blight Grenade, which maybe I'm gonna play it in the deck. But I wasn't really that big on Universes Beyond at first. But the Warhammer one was a slam dunk. Street Fighter was okay, I guess. They could have picked better cards. But it's still okay. 40k was just so good. Fallout weirdly fit really well. Bitter Blossom. This is one of the expensive cards because this is like $20. And everything that's over $10, I usually put a proxy in the deck. And just leave it in binder and show them. If someone wants to see the real card, just show them card in binder so like nothing breaks. Especially I got the Mana Crypt, which is currently at I think $140, which is just way too expensive for a card. I got it at a bit cheaper. I really don't want to break that card. Oh yeah, this is, by the way, this is a pretty old card. I think this is Lore? No. Modern Masters might be. But since this deck just shits out -1/-1 counters, you just kinda get controls the whole board. It's pretty nice. Especially if you wipe the board and this is on board, you get control of everything. Since Magic rules state if something dies and something else sees it die, the effect still resolves even if it dies. Oh yeah, the other German card. Black Engineer. Not to lie, maybe gonna cut it, but it has. As soon as you play against a tribal deck, it just kinda destroys them. Especially a human tribal. They have like 100 tokens and you're just like, lol, the tokens are gone. Yeah, talking about Universe Beyond. Here's the Fallout one. This card is kinda insane. Another one of my win conditions. Because if you give everything -X and it's like, you get 400 red counters. Okay, you die too. But you die after your enemies die, because they are next in turn cycle, so their red counters proc first. And if Thunderstorm just started outside. Hey, if you don't use it to win, you just wipe the board with it. And since it reduces toughness and doesn't do damage, like all board wipes, I get to draw like 10 cards. My record is at like played against the token deck of my friend, and this card drew me like 20 cards. It was just insane. The classic snuff out. As much as I would like to just play -1/-1 stuff, I'm not gonna get down like a Blightsteel with a bat. I'm not gonna get down Eldrazi with 12 toughness, that's just not feasible. Except maybe Ulamog, because you have to get him down. You need to play a few destruction and exile effects. This is one of the cards that's already sleeved, because this one is actually not mine. Mine didn't arrive yet, and since the tournament is on Saturday, I just borrowed it from a friend. And by the cards from my friend, I always make sure they're like double sleeved and everything. But if something would happen to a card I borrowed from a friend, it just would feel like kinda terrible. Like they trust you to, hey, don't break the card. And then you just break it, which is not nice. Also have another card I borrowed. Gorgoroth. In fact, this is just a wasteland, but the artwork is gorgeous. Like the foil effect, the mountain, love it. Also double sleeve, of course. E-file, yeah. Oh, wait, give me a second. Ooh. Don't touch the camera. I have to blow my nose. Next expensive card, I got a Soul Cauldron, currently sitting at, I think, $60. And that just means you get into a sleeve and then never get touched again. These are so tight, I kind of fear bending the cards. Won't go in. Usually these are black border sleeves. But I like the thin borders, no need for thick borders. And, after I finish the stream, I might play a bit more Tekken. I started playing Leroy because I feel like I got, not brain rot, but playing Dragunov and King just gives me too many bad habits. With Dragunov, I'm always using back to 1, which I think is minus 18, so it's launch punishable. And same with King, I always use moves I shouldn't use, but I've used them for like forever. And hi Jörg, what's up? Wait, is that a fucking Bart Simpson emote? Yo. Oh, yep. Just fix that. Jörg Nerd Jungus. Fuck. My phone is kind of burning up. Please, Cam, don't dox me. You? Here. Fixed. Yeah, I'm sleeving up my deck for a tournament that's on Saturday. I don't know, actually want to order custom sleeves. Still feel like I can optimize this deck a lot more. So much to do. I want to play Tekken, I want to win the tournament. I need to get... I could really just choose one. Well, because let's be real, balancing work, Tekken and Magic tournaments is kind of a lot. Because you only have so much free time. Please. And probably when the tournament is over, I got like 4 months until the next tournament. I'm just gonna put all the free time I have into learning Tekken. Next card I borrowed from a different friend. Of course, mine also still didn't arrive because, I don't know, some sellers take forever to send cards. So, like, a second. Better. Since I can't play my proxy and have to wait till the real one arrives, just gonna borrow one. New MVP, Besiege the Mirror. It's a tournament, there are a lot of tutors that are banned because it's like they don't want you to just win the tournament because you have the most money. They ban a lot of expensive and broken cards. Guy's Cradle is banned, which gives you a lot of mana and it costs like $700 and not many people have just $700 to spend on one magic card. So they decided to just ban it you could say the greater good. So Demonic Tutor is also banned. This isn't banned yet, but I kinda expect it to get banned after the current tournament. Because people underestimate how expensive it is. Oh god, you have no idea. It's the first tournament that didn't ban Cradle and other stuff. We had a guy arrive with City of Traitors, Guy's Cradle, and Sarah Sanctum. So yeah. My friend always arrives with the OG dual lands. He owns all dual lands and he just plays them in his 5-color deck. But those at least are not as broken as like Tolarian Academy, Guy's Cradle. But hey, let me just tap this land for 12 green mana, because that's fair. Oh yeah, Mana Crypt is also, like all fast mana is banned. The only fast mana that's allowed is Lotus Petal, which is, I think it dropped down to $5 recently, so that's affordable. Haven't really gotten to test her out yet. I've put her in the deck like 5 games ago. Never drew her, so I can't really say if she's good. But I'm just gonna leave her in, because in theory she's kinda insane. Okay. Varagov, same with you. In theory, he's a good tutor. In practice, I never draw him. Oh yeah, that's the Thunderstorm brewing. Might be able to hear the lightning. I'm not lightning the thunder. How much have we done? 21 cards. 70 cards left. We are tracking. This card is just MVP. All creatures get -3/-3. Nice. It means a lot of stuff dies. Massacre Girl survives. Ideally, this gives me like 3 cards and a free cast. So yeah. Kinda fucking nice. So if everything goes well, you play like 7 mana value for 4. And even if you just draw 1 or 2 cards, it's already worth it. You get rid of creatures, you draw cards, your commander survives. Classic. This is, I think, an unlimited Dark Ritual. Would have loved to get a alpha or beta one. I can't really justify spending 2k on a card, especially if the normal card is 10 cents. So I just got the artwork without black border. Good call. Don't buy MtG boosters. It's not worth it. Just buy decks or singles. Only buy boxes if you enjoy cracking packs. Don't go in expecting actually cards that are worth money. I think from all boxes I opened in my lifetime like 20 boxes. I only got my money back once. Oh yeah, it was since it was Amonkhet, you probably got evocation, right? Like an Egyptian card with the runes and stuff, and the special artwork. Was that press from Mind's Desire? Force of Will? Come on. Oh yeah, you probably got this one, right? And it's Mind Twist. Also. Kinda looks nice. It's not, I don't think it's played much. Probably not, at least not in my formats. But it looks nice. I like the artwork. I never pulled one of it. My friend pulled the Omniscience, which... Yeah, my friend pulled the Omniscience, which is worth $160. But the problem is, because the card is so expensive, he still has it because no one wants to buy it. So it's just like sitting on $160 that gets more expensive and more expensive. And those don't get printed anymore, and yeah, not much you can do about it. There's also a problem I always see with big cards. There's like this limbo. You pull a card that's really expensive, but it's not really played much. Then what you're gonna do? You can't really get it away because no one wants to buy it. So you're just sitting on it hoping that someday buyer will come. And that day might never come. I should probably watch out a bit with Reflections, I'm just realizing. Oh, hi, Corvus. I can't show tits, but I can give you this. Good enough? Oh yeah, and... Oh wait, is it blush now? Ah, it's working. Longer hair. Oh yeah, double glasses. Or the armor. Yeah, let's go with... I really need to get affiliate back. Kinda miss it. Doing stuff with channel points is just so fun, but hey, I really don't want to have the tax office on my ass again. It's always sexually acceptable to harass everyone in Corvus. Yeah, Gojira's nice. The playlist I'm currently running is just my playlist that I always listen to while I work. Just got a lot of everything. It's even a bit German music, so you might just get jump scared. How do the kids say deal with? Oh yeah, I see the images. The glitch is working. Flying away. I forgot to turn shuffle on, that's why suddenly. Might die soon. Kind of rumbling a bit much outside. Being on the second floor. Well, the highest floor in the building, I just hope I don't get hit with lightning. Or at least, if you hit me with lightning, let my PC alive. I don't care about the rest. But the PC is probably the most expensive thing in my apartment. Why is Urbok here? Go is there. Break. Oh yeah, I'm still missing the other cards for my secondary win condition. Ah, this is, in theory, this is a secondary win condition. Because I can just give everyone poison counters and stuff, but yeah, the other cards still have not arrived. Oh, I can't splash white. This is the commander deck. My commander's Massacre Girl, which is just mono black. Since this is like a community tournament, I always make the goal to win the tournament with a new deck I've never played and trying to stay in monocolor. If I would play the real tournament, I would probably either play Bulgari or just some 3 or 4 color deck. Since it's a community tournament, I'm just staying in mono black. Last time I made second place with Sir Conrad, which also was a nice deck. I still own it. Like, become kind of a pet deck to me. I'm still looking for a deck that I can get all in good artworks and foil. And it might become either Sir Conrad or this deck, depending on how it performs. Black Staple, Willis. Same in every black deck with Reanimate. Because if you reanimate Willis with Reanimate, you just instantly draw 8 cards. If I would play Modern, I'd probably play. What did I play Modern? I played Eldrazi-Tron. I played Mono Blue Tron. And I played Green. Yeah, I played Tron. I just basically only played Tron. And I got one burn deck. Legacy, I play burn. Mono red. Legacy, yeah. Just 4 lightning bolts, 4 rift bolts, 4 lava spikes. 2 one way can sack 2 mountains. 3 hot burning blood. And 4 of the ones that deal 4 damage if land entered the battlefield. Also, kinda insane card. Gives -1/-1, and when the creature dies, just reattaches to another creature. Which, if you play against the token deck, is basically a 3 mana board wipe. I was kinda surprised when I found it, not sure at first. After playing it a bit, it's kinda insane. Especially funny if the opponent has like 1 mana commander. Happy that Ophiomancer is in Modern Horizon 3 again. That means I can finally get the token. Because I don't own the token. Token actually costs. So I had to draw my own tokens. Got the red counter. The Fairy for Bitter Blossom. Treasure, Poison. Yeah, my Peak Biking artwork, my zombie token. For Giza. The other, where I tried to get a Minecraft zombie, but it somehow did not work out. And Peak artwork. The snake token. Yeah, I could still draw another one. Sure what I need. Well, oh, maybe I'm gonna commission some artists for tokens. Be nice to just turn up to a tournament with some tokens. Let's reanimate for the village combo. Another tutor, I'm surprised it isn't banned. But the reason they allowed Diabolic Intent was you have to sacrifice a creature, so it's fair. Yeah, it's probably fair if we ignore that sacrificing a creature in a black deck is actually an upside. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Another go-to card, Dismember. Yeah, it just clears. -5 for 1 mana and feel for life. Kinda gets rid of, I would say, around 90% of creatures in the format. In the 4 life. In modern, this card is a bit risky. You're literally paying 20% of your life for mana. Yes. Oh yeah. Card I got. This card is from a friend who went to Japan and brought me a few cards. One of the cards was Yakmov. Because I love mono black, I love stupid combo stuff. And I hope to someday get him in old frame foil. Like this is called old border. Because if you compare the borders, you just see it's like, oh, example. The border looks a lot older, like the old cards always looked. But the old border Yakmov is around 180 €, or $300, I think, which is just, I'm not paying that. Another highly expensive card, Jolred, currently sitting at $75. I bought it when it released. I made the gamble, I didn't think it would really be expensive. I bought it for $20. I think, yeah, no, that's like way too expensive, but I kind of needed it once. Yeah, it turns out this card broke multiple formats. I'm never taking it out of sleeve again, except to re-sleeve it. A pretty good card from called Standard Junction. Come on, focus. This is an ability. Just discard him and just shoot anything. It's a bit overcosted and you have to basically sacrifice him as creature. But just the ability to interact even with like an Grand Abolisher or like literally anything else that doesn't let you cast spells. It might just, it's good to stop wins. Stops Tassa's Oracle, stops Dockside Loops. Stops a lot of other old combo shenanigans. You can stop the Protein Hull combo if you just target the Musticore. Or you can make it easier, you target Melira and all -1/-1 counters they get just disappear. Wait. Oh no, that doesn't work. Melira says you can't put counters on a creature, which means I can't even get control of them. Yeah, he's basically just good to stop the Melira combo. Damn, I can't really interrupt the combo. Melira would kind of take my deck out. I'll stop my blacks on Zenith. I don't really think someone is playing Melira. Next MVP card, Mituk Massacre. I mean, it's in German, but you can actually feel that it's an American card. Because the print quality on this card feels a lot of it. See it? It's pretty rough. You can see like how it's rough on this stuff. You can see all these small things here. You don't get that on other cards. They are a lot smoother. Because this card was made in the US, it's kind of rough and I'm sorry to say it, but it's kind of lower quality. US cards are widely known for bad quality. If you get a foil card here in Germany, you can be 100% sure it won't curl. If you get a foil card in the US, it's gonna become Pringles. Do I have one? I don't think I have one. Don't buy US for. Next format breaking. Okay, Bomas. It released, everybody said, hey, this card is kinda insane. No way they're gonna release it that way. And hey, guess what? They released it that way. Broke Legacy. Didn't break Standard because not Standard legal. It hasn't broken Modern yet. But it is the most played creature. It has, I think, a cut of 30%. Which for one card is kinda a lot. Quickly look at Goldfish. Bomas. Goldfish. Yeah, oops, all Pringles. Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, it's played in like. Currently, it's played in around all forms. Around 1,000 modern decks that are on the side. So yeah, this card is kind of strong. If you play black, you kind of have to play it, especially for 2 mana. In the new set that releases in 1 week, in Modern Horizon 3, you can see they designed the set around Orcish Bowmaster. Because Bowmasters, Pro explain him, is on ETB when he enters the battlefield. When an opponent draws his first card, that is not the first card they draw in their draw step. He shoots 1 damage to any target, which means to any creature, to any player, you can decide where you want to shoot it. But that means any mana dog that's like 1/1 just is instantly annihilated. Because they can either flash it in, they can draw cards, you can force them to draw cards. Which makes it made a lot of decks just unplayable. Good. I feel like all the cards have like a margin of error for thickness. The way they ain't cool looking card. Great, the Arisen Nightmare. They cooked with this card. My friend played this Braids as commander on the 2 tournaments ago and made first place. Oh, yeah, I wish it would punish blue players, but it probably punished blue players least because blue players can just counter it. Rather, blue players started splashing black so they can play Orcish Bowmaster in Modern Legacy. Kind of interesting how the format changes after Modern Horizon 3. Currently not that interested in Modern because it's way too expensive. But it might change soon. Luckily I didn't put my clothes off. I would be drenched. Oh, yeah. There isn't really a simulator you can play. The problem is you can play Arena, but Arena only has standard and really historic where you can play every card. It doesn't have the most played format, Commander. Which is what basically everyone plays. And 99% of Magic players are like boomers and don't know how the internet works. Just made a Venn diagram recently. The amount of Magic players that knows what the internet is, and the amount of Magic players that don't know that amount of people that play Magic, and the amount of people that know what the internet is actually not overlapping that much. Like, I guarantee you, there's only like 10 Magic players that know what a VTuber is. Is Cockatrice, which is a simulator you can play, it's free and has every card. Played it a few times, but you would probably need to get more people for it. At least 4 people if you want to play Commander. And yeah, for Arena, in Arena you need to buy the cards. A whole different can of worms. Another of my favorite cards, Damnation. Classic. Just, it's a black Wrath of God. It looks insanely good. Simple but effective artwork. Didn't even guess flavor text because you don't need flavor text. What is the card that's called Damnation gonna do, huh? Right, it destroys everything. No need to explanation, no flavor text. Just one line of text, well, 2 lines. The card is foil. That's the other win condition. Commander failed. Decided to play I play mostly Torment and Exsanguinate in all decks. They're just nice late game win conditions. You're gonna grind for a long time. Whereas with Cable Coffers, you're just gonna shit mana. You can get a Cryptghast or an Arcana Revenant out. That's gonna double even more. And then you just torment them for like 12. And the torment for 12 in the late game is mostly enough. Either they lose all their cards, have to sack all their permanent, and you win just by attacking. Or they don't and just take enough damage to die. Another card that broke formats, One Ring. Broke Modern. And I think Legacy maybe too. I wasn't sure it's a card at the beginning. I thought, maybe this card is decent. It draws you so many cards. If you have like an untap out or Seed Bomb use, you can draw like 400 cards. I've seen some decks as Splash Blue, so you can draw like things here. Had a chance to buy Planar Shift Damnation. How expensive is Damnation for you? Because it's still $20 here. It never change in price. Let me quickly. Can't see what it has keyboard. Yeah, so if you want a Damnation, English Damnation from Planar Chaos. Is still $12. Really cheap here. If you even in foil, I can get it in foil for light plate around $20. 55. Alles English. Foil English for $30. The card market must be fucking wherever. But you should definitely get a Damnation. It will always help. It's a good card. It's a card that's just good because of the artwork. Don't get the alternate artwork. Please stay with the original. Yeah, takes the original artwork. Maybe the Seth MacKinnon artwork, which is also okay. But Seth MacKinnon is kind of an asshole and I don't want to support him a lot. And the original is just like iconic. Yeah, the next silver bullet in the deck, Blackcrafter. Get indestructible 400, but only that one? Yeah, it's just gonna disappear. Also hits Planeswalkers, which is nice upside that he does. And a power creep, Merciless Executioner and Flashback Marauder. It's Firelight Banshee, I think it's called. It lets you draw a card if a creature dies. Always a good include. Nope. Don't slip. Bossy is just, yeah, he's self-explanatory, he's just too good to not to play. And kinda wish we had more bad cards. I like playing high power, but sometimes I wish a lot of the good cards were not allowed or banned or something. Because it forces you to be creative. Build a deck that no one plays, use cards not everybody knows. I can't forget. a commander's new Massacre Girl, known killer. Of course, I'm gonna play the original Massacre Girl. Probably got Secret Layer back when it released it. She looks so nice. I love her anime artwork. The boba, the bloody face paint, just looks kind of nice. And it's a good card to boot. Also, this is an Belgium printed foil, because it doesn't curl. Doesn't curl yet. Yeah, maybe. This is getting sick. Can just Massacre Worm is how I look if someone tells me to smile. This is literally me. Oh yeah, they reprinted the Call of Mana. Good old Phyrexian Arena, because everybody can read this language. But it's called Phyrexian Arena, so you kind of have to play it in Phyrexian. When completely overcosted card with mana cost 4 mana for -2/-2 for all creatures. Kinda overcosted, but I just hope I'm gonna play a bit against a bit of white. -2/-2 should get rid of a lot of stacks pieces. And it allows you to play for free if you play against white. Oh, cool. Let's see. And there's the other removal I talked about, Deadly Relic, which is just exile an enemy commander for like free. Nothing to complain here, you just put it in and don't think about it. Still need to get this in the... I would say I would need to get it in the full artwork, but the full artwork is not that good. It's only the... Because of Judith's is Eva, which is still kind of weird. A Rakdos card on Deadly Relic. I'm guessing Otrimi is Sultai too. Put Massacre Girl on it. More sense. Yeah, I got a Bloodchief. Put a Mindcrank in the deck for Bloodchief Ascension Mindcrank deck. A combo which wins you the game instantly. Problem is if you either play Bloodcrank or Bloodchief, a Mindcrank or Bloodchief before you have the combo, people will just hate you out of the game. Because for some reason nobody likes Milling, which is kind of stupid IMO. Milling is just good because you get more stuff in the grave. Nowadays, like every card works in the grave. But whatever, I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna play it for a value engine. Might save my ass if I pay enough life with... I don't have black market. What's the other stuff? Boy, this is getting sick. Ooh, and the music up. Banger coming up. This is gonna bang. Money for Nothing might be one of the best guitar solos in music history. It's just so good. I can't get tired listening to it. So insanely good. Money for Nothing in general is such a good song. I think Dire Straits had a lot of bangers. Sultans of Swing, Book of Love. But really nothing comes close to Money for Nothing. Wait, this is the uncut version. Yeah, I hope I don't get banned from Twitch for it. But we will see. Also kind of funny because the jobs the two guys are working in the music video is exactly what I did for like 2 years, where you, well, not movers, but I also had to like, what's it called? TVs and freezers and everything. Okay, now it fits. Yep, this is the uncut version. Was Triskelion, we saw I got Mikaels in. So I'm gonna play Triskelion 2 for the mic and trike. And in mono black I can easily re-enter. Well, I have enough sleeve, it's kinda tight. Why are you in the wrong sleeve? I got Girls into my first anniversary sleeve. And the last non-land card. Haven't had much use of this yet. I believe someday I'm gonna have a lot of counters out that gonna win me the game. Trust in the plan. The plan never fails. Yep, shaky cam. Ready for that? With this, we have all non-land cards finished. To go for the lands. Starting with Obox, one part of the combo piece. Not really a combo, but one really, really good value piece. Even if I give my opponent swarms, it's just worth it just to play for you. One of the first targets I always search for. Either Urbok, if I got it, I search for cable coffers. There we have the Wasteland, or Well of Gorgov, which is just Wasteland. And let's start with the lands. My blood. We're already sleeved. You are already sleeved. And just here. My friends always are using sideload. I'm really not a big fan of sideload. I feel that I leave too much space of the card blank on the side where it can get damaged. A good old defender of just a normal sleeve that you one card put down, then you just put it like in your usually in full sleeve. And the double seal is usually enough to prevent all damage, even from water. You can take the Dragon you got double sleeves, where you can put the sleeve. It got like a little flap here that you can put in the sleeve again. And that makes the card actually waterproof. The Polarian Community College tested it, and he submerged his cards in like a fishbowl. German hands typed it. Yeah, Brazilian hands typed it. Also, I'm not envious of these hands. These hands could be your hands, just for like, I'm not gonna continue. Sounds like a skill issue. Maybe just like turn the light on. We're coming close to the end. I'm nearly finished with sleeving up. Like 20 cards left. Well, yeah, single day tournament, yes. It's like, I think it's 30 people. Oh, it's not a local, it's like literally a tournament where people come. Last time we were like 80 people. It's a single day, but it takes the whole day. And we play like 8 rounds. So we start at, I think we start at 1 a.m. and always end, like I said, it's not so local. It's a tournament that's every 30 months. Just is like, because it's the only one in the area, a lot of people come to it. One round is 1 hour, so we play 8 rounds. But in the end, we usually end around, we start at 1 a.m. and 1 p.m. and usually end around midnight. Sometimes at 1 or 2 a.m. I finally have to win one. I got 3rd place, I got 2nd place 2 times. Because somebody didn't know he actually comboed with the card of my friend and gave my friend basically the win. So I kind of have to get 1st place now. But it's also like a 4-hour drive away. Where I'm not there all the time at the store. I wish we had a fighting game tournament close, but the next fighting game tournament is, it's only once a year and it's 5-hour drive away. I went there last year, but the day of the tournament, the guy I traveled with got COVID. So we had to just like drive all the 5 hours back and couldn't participate. Which was kind of killed my interest of fighting games. Because I literally traveled 10 hours just to not be able to play at a tournament. That was really ass. We drove down on Monday. We did a COVID test on Monday just to be sure, because he had a few symptoms, like he had a small cough and sneezed from time to time. They said, "Hey, bro, can you do a COVID test before I drive?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." So we did a COVID test. It came out negative. Then the evening there we did a test. It came out negative. Then we did one on the morning of the tournament, and it came out positive. I'm like, yeah, well, nice, I guess. But it's not his fault, but it was still kind of. But surprisingly enough, I was with him in a small car for 10 hours and didn't get COVID. Whenever I had contact with someone that got COVID, I never got it. But then I just got it randomly from working at a school for 1 day. But whatever. Maybe I'm gonna drive down again next year. I'm also currently saving up money, like $300 or $400 a month, because I want to fly to Japan. Japan. I don't know how it's spelled in English. Next year with a colleague. I plan to visit the arcades there and get my shit rocked by a 60-year-old businessman that does nothing but play guilty after he comes home from work. And maybe accidentally fall for what's it called, Gyaro trap or something, where they try to get all the money from foreigners, from tourists, just to feel something. That's true. Gyaros are a rare breed, but how long did I take? Oh, a bit over an hour. Good time. Also kind of want to start streaming more again. I always complain, no, I'm not funny, I don't have an idea what to do. But if I think about it, you can't really get better at streaming if you don't stream. I feel like if I stream more, I also get motivation back to play games. And I started working out again, and working out is always nice and helps. If you start working out, you literally get motivated to do everything. I was depressed, so I started, you know what, I need to lose weight. Lost 6 kilograms at the moment, I still have 8 to go. I want to get down to 80 kilos again. Started working out, and suddenly I got motivation to play Tekken. I got motivation to stream again. I got motivation for everything. But yeah, I need to get these 8 kilos down. Maybe currently I'm only doing workout at home, but I could maybe go into the gym. I know my boss pays for the gym. I really don't like it. Maybe have to. There's only so much you can do at home, especially in a limited space. I'm not telling much to the cards I'm sleeving up right now because it's lands. There's not much to talk about. Playing 34 lands in the deck, so I don't brick like last time. That's about it. Fetch lands, because they are permanent types for the one card with Descent I own. That gives every creature -X, -X. X is the number of permanent cards in my grave. This card. -X will X is permanent cards in your graveyard. And all these fetch lands may hurt me when I'm fetching for a land, but it's a permanent more in the graveyard. And it can matter, it already mattered a few times. So why not play in 1 life? Not in a 40 life form. You can win as long as you have 1 life. After sleeving, I will check if the spoilers are up. Today we get the Simic deckers. Eldrazi already got spoiled. At least the new cards. Simic is either Simic or Graveyard Overdrive. I think Graveyard was tomorrow. I can't wait for Graveyard Overdrive. The deck speaks to me. It's Boomer Junt. Junt is my favorite deck to play in. Especially Boomer Junt. Actually got enough inner sleeves. Didn't think about it. How late is it? Nice, I can play fewer rounds of Tekken. Let me. Sorry, it's German, but it's a banger. One of my favorite songs. Dato album. This. Go raus. All of them bangers. Really good new album. I have enough sleep. Yeah, just got enough. Yeah. Playmat is, by the way, really cool. I like how it turned out. Oh, T-shirt dogs. Didn't see that. Wait, I should not whistle. Nice. Actually fits perfectly. I'm gonna shuffle it up and take a few test hands up. Ooh, I also need to fix a deck list. Need to put in a deck list. The black frame actually looks kind of nice on the back side. Don't like it on the front because it's so big. On the back it looks kind of nice. Should maybe order better. Kamigawa's forms are. We are finished. By the way, deck box this one. And this one. I hope I don't get punished. Let's shuffle up and play. Well, play, let's and get Good hands. Turn out. Just good, you're right. You are done. Now we take also here. Now we do a round of power shuffling. 9 should. Just make and kind of need to make sure started. Thing was you have to shuffle 3 times, or your deck is also like a statistic. Was there 3 or 4 times? Riffle shuffling is actually the best one. The shuffling is legal in tournaments because you can still stack your deck. If you shuffle this way, you still have to do a normal riffle shuffle and present your deck to the opponent for him to cut it. Which you have to do anyway, but some people don't do that. Honest shine. Here. God. No, that's a problem. Double sleeve decks are kind of a pain in the ass to. Better save that, sorry. Better see it. One more time. Let's do a test. Agent class. Delta, Bossy, Void, Yanni. I would probably keep this hand. Decent hand. This is a no. This is snap keep. Or this hand is kind of bait. You usually take it because you have 4 lands and an Orbok, but the rest doesn't do anything. So this is a mid hand. Bump. I have this. I think is snap keep. You can turn 1 swamp into actually nothing. You can go turn 2 swamp into Sheolred. Just gives you like advantage out of your hand. Yeah, this is a snap keep. Depends. You can cast Defile. You have in theory got 2 lands, but really only 1 more. Couldn't keep that hand. Actually a bait. Because Kabak offers doesn't tap for mana. Yeah, we keep that. 4 lands is always good. Give Mischief 2 lands. Follow up. Could keep it. Oh, I'll put it in mid. I don't think we'll take it. Wouldn't take it. Like that. This is nearly perfect hand. Swarm turn 1 to for removal. A Swarm turn 2 for don't try anything, but you got Swarm turn 3. You can either go into Braids or Ophiomancer. Or like just and either you get card draw or you get tokens, which you're happy with both. Land, Paragraphic A, you harvest. Yeah, okay, that's a keep. Gonna put it in mid. Thanks, Colty. I made it myself. Well, I commissioned the art and let it print myself. Yeah, the sand is a keep. You got Orcish Bowmaster, which he alone is a snap keep. Having those two is good, so you cast Bowmaster. You got Expedition Map, which would fetch you probably in this hand Cabal Coffers. Or turns. Next turn would not cheap. Give me a second. Let's see. Discord, show me my DMs. Where's the dude? Not him. There he is. Good. What's your Twitter again? There you go. This is the artist that made it. And but watch out, he also draws not safe for work, so his profile draws not safe for work. Not a tournament setting, I would probably actually keep this. In a tournament setting, I don't know. This way would depend on the decks my opponents play. If I'm playing against a 3-color deck, this is a keep. Because Shocklands trigger Bloodchief Ascension. Means you get it stacked real fast. Against 1 color, you ain't keeping this. So I'm gonna put it in mid. This is not looking good. 5. Right. Last card is the Swamp. Let's compare mid and safe. Yeah, that's a. How many hands were? Four hands are bad. Okay. Yeah. I can live with it. Would like to narrow it down to at least only 2 bad hands. But that's not gonna happen with that ban list. Alright, let's check. How it fits even. Yeah, it. Does not fit in the deck box. Well. Oh wait, I need to put my commander. Yeah, no, that does not fit. Give me a second. You get your own big deck box then. And even here you barely fit. Good enough. Also, these sleeves also bang. Really like the artwork. Yuriko sleeves. Also the please tell me you. Alright, Dragon Shield sleeves are bigger, that's why they don't fit. Where are they? Probably. Let me quickly be right back. Mousepad back down. Switch. Okay. Turn cam off. I really would like to not dox myself. Ooh, nearly doxed myself because the camera didn't stop working. But hey, we're safe. Better, a lot better. Where's my browser? Bro. Then I need to get rid of the bars. And check if we got any more spoilers. We got Pinnacle Monk, we already know. We got the Eldrazi's. Ooh, oh wait, Ether Spike. No, this card is not new. But good card, by the way. And where's my Simic Land spoiler? Isn't it supposed to come out today? I like to commander. This is the Energy Commander. Farewell is a great reprint, by the way. Also got illusion tokens. Fuck. Wait, ooh, this is a commander card. Ooh, bang. You know, I always thought it's in the set. And it being a commander card actually makes me kinda happy. Because like I said, I pre-ordered all commander decks. Can't wait to use you. Eldrazi. Also nice reprint. This card's like $20. Ooh, he's also a commander card. Huh. He's probably gonna be in the gun commander deck, I guess. Yeah, Graveyard Overdrive. Looks pretty cool. I love him too, Coram. He's my boy. Of course, these are clears. How do I get you? Get you? Oh, you're in the gift bundle. Already know you. Probably gonna have to pre-order you. Also, he looks sick. Love my Eldrazi boy. Nice tokens, I guess. Energy counters and servo, energy counter and servo. Yeah, I guess. Oh, you're foil. Did we get any special lands teased yet? We didn't. Yeah, but so that's probably it for today's stream. Leave my deck, didn't get any new spoilers. But yes, thank everyone for joining and hope to stream more pretty soon. I can't tell when yet, but we'll see. Maybe a few games.